Hello everyone, welcome to the video. Today we're doing something a little bit different. We're going to go on a Nagoya adventure. And today we're going to go on a Komeda cruise. So Komeda Coffee is a really huge, very popular coffee chain based here in Aichi in Nagoya City. And I decided to go to a few of these one day, and I'd have breakfast, lunch, a snack and dinner at 4 different locations. And there are many more Komeda coffees to visit. This is just a small selection. It would be impossible to see them all in one day. And I did this journey with 2 of my good friends. We've been mates since 2008. So the adventure began in the morning, where I met Ben at Sogo Rehabilitation Center, which is a train station on the Meijō line. And we walked towards the Honten, which is the original Komeda Coffee. Now the server told us that the building has been knocked down and been rebuilt. But yeah, this was the original site of Komeda Coffee. And here we got the morning set. So morning is another thing that is unique to Aichi. I think there are other places in Japan that do it, especially if you go to a Komeda outside of Nagoya. But it is very much something special to this area, this part of the country. And basically you'll go to a cafe. Doesn't have to be Komeda. It could be many different kinds of cafes. You'll order a drink, and you'll get a free little breakfast along with the drink. And Komeda is very famous for doing this. And at Komeda there are 3 options. There are 3 sets, A, B and C. A, you get a boiled egg, a hard boiled egg and some toast. For B, you'll get some scrambled egg or an egg salad and again some toast. And C, surprise surprise, once again it's toast. And this time it's with ogura, which is a sweet bean paste. Now with A and B, you can choose, margarine, or you can have some jam. I went for the margarine. They do say butter, but I don't think it's really butter. And I got a coffee as well. So that's how we started our day, with a very traditional Komeda breakfast, the morning set. For the next part of the journey, we went on a long cycle ride, and we went to an area of Nagoya called Moriyama Ward. And as you can see here, we cycled down by the river as well. And this is really close to the edge of the city, so we went quite far for this one. So when we finally arrived, we met up with Rajib and he joined us for lunch. And at Komeda, there's a very extensive menu that you can choose from. There's lots of things that you can eat. But I thought I would stick to the recommended lunch menu they have there, which is called the plate set. And here you've got two options. You can have like a bread pizza, I guess, or a sandwich. And it comes with a little salad and some fried chicken. And you have to get this alongside one of the drinks as well. So I got coffee number 2 and an egg and ham sandwich. And I also asked for mustard inside, which was really good. Rajib and Ben, they went a bit more hefty. They got larger lunches than I did. Ben got katsusando, which is like deep fried meat in a sandwich, as well as fried chicken and chips. And Rajib went for an ebi katsu, I think, which is shrimp. And again, he got a side of chips as well, or fries, you might say. So they both got huge lunches and they were completely stuffed. I was perfect. I was doing really well and even took a few of their chips as well. For the next Komeda, it was also in Moriyama. So it wasn't too far, just, 10-15 minutes down the road. And as you can see, the blue sky from the beginning of the day was slowly turning into these big, heavy clouds. And as we arrived at Komeda number 3, there was a very light snowfall beginning. Inside, we went for one of the cake sets. Again, if you choose one of the drinks that they have listed, you've got a little selection of cakes to go for. So each of us ended up choosing a different cake. Rajib went for a mikan sponge cake, like a type of orange. Ben chose an almond cake, and I went for the very traditional Komeda cake, which is the mini shironowaru, which is kind of a sweet pastry topped with a glazed cherry and also some ice cream. And the best thing about this, it comes with its own little tub of syrup, which you can pour on top, just in case ice cream and cake wasn't sweet enough for you.
Nice.
So we stuck around, had our coffees, put the world to rights, and then Rajib had to go and pick up his son, and Ben and I went back to my place. So on the cycle ride home, it was snowing very, very heavily. Big, fat, wet snowflakes. We were absolutely soaked by the time we got back to my house. It was a long ride, but it was quite fun. I've never really cycled in the snow before, and my bike is not that great, but it was good fun. So we got back to mine, changed into some dry clothes, and decided against getting back on the bikes. So we got a bus to our final destination, which was Kanayama, which is a very busy station in Nagoya, one of the busiest stations there. And for dinner, I went for the beef stew, which is topped with cheese and some grated dried seaweed as well. Very delicious, and some crunchy bread. And you might notice as well, I went for a juice. That's the summer fruits juice. I'd already had 3 coffees. I was kind of at my limit. So yeah, I ended the day with a beef stew and a juice. So at the end of the day, Ben and I had gone to 4 Komeda, had 4 different meals, had a little bit too much coffee, but it was really, really fun. It was a great day. So thank you very much to Ben and to Rajib for joining the adventure, and thanks for you too for watching, and hopefully I'll be back soon with another Nagoya adventure to share with you. But thanks a lot for watching, and hopefully I'll see you very soon.